Let's go, Cats!
Good evening, Wildcat fans. We're here at Grayson County High School, I'm Scott Lindsay, and alongside me is Granville Meredith, and we're here for another live broadcast here on the home for Edmonson County Sports, Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. It's time for the Bank of Edmonson County countdown to kickoff. The Cougars are coached by head coach Brian Jones. The 2025 Grayson County Cougars finished the season at 4-7. They had a few nice wins against Edmonson County, Butler County, Warren Central, and Ohio County during the regular season, and their season ended the 2025 season with a 62-7 loss to Owensboro in the first round of the KHSAA Class 5A tournament. They look to rebound this year and put together a solid winning season. Edmonson County is coached by second-year head coach Justin Vessels. Edmonson County had struggles of their own last year, finishing the season with a 2-8 record. Coach Vessels in his first year as head coach and had to unfortunately deal with some issues of players staying healthy last year. One thing about the Wildcats, they fought hard all year, and we're in just about the same game to do it again tonight. The Wildcats feel like they're much improved this year, and if they can stay healthy, this is going to be a season to remember. Joining me in the booth tonight is my partner, Granville Meredith.
It's good to be back, Scott, with the boys of fall. Can't wait. We're up here in the Grayson County land. I'm looking for
foosball.
I'm looking for a good night of foosball up here at Cougarville.
And hopefully we can keep everybody healthy tonight and go out there on the field. And in talking to Coach Justin Vessels and some of the other coaches, they're really impressed with the team we've got this year, Granville. And, they were talking about the line being a little bit quicker and a little bit stronger, which you always want to hear when you're talking to your coaches. If you've got a good line up front on both sides, it's going to be hard to move the ball on the defensive side of the ball running. And on the offensive side, it's going to open up some gaps for our runners and possibly open up the throwing game as well. And you're going to hear us stumble just a little bit tonight, folks. There's so many changes this year with players and different positions and different numbers. We apologize if we do that. We'll apologize ahead of time. But we feel like we've got a pretty good feel for what's going to be going on, and we're going to get down to some Edmonson County Wildcat football, and it couldn't be any better rivalry than right here in Grayson County, Granny.
No, and it's early on, Scott, so the heat index is about 147 up here. Look like the grass needs a little bit of water up here, but, it's always about that backer stick.
That's it.
Backer stick time.
Or broomstick, whichever.
Yeah.
We talked about both on the way up. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll go over our Keppel Auction and Realty injury report and discuss the keys to victory. This is Wildcats Live, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on Edmonson Voice.
Bank of Edmonson County countdown to kickoff on Wildcats Live, exclusively on the Edmonton Voice.
Banking has evolved a lot over the last 100 years. The one thing that will not change is customer service. Without customers, there is no Bank of Edmonson County.
They were a very hard-working part of our community that made sure I felt like I was
for years. And I hope this carries on to the next 100 years.
I'm Casey Alfred, founder and CEO of Alfred's Pharmacy right here in Brownsville. We believe when folks in the same community are all part of the same team, communities get stronger. And that's why we've chosen to partner with Edmonson County High School. So thanks for supporting our Edmonson County Wildcats and Lady Cats and our community's small businesses. Because of your support in our community, it's a win for everyone here tonight. Go EC.
For over 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated, and they continue a family tradition of hometown banking where the customer is the first priority. Friendly faces and technology, with mobile banking, helping friends has never been easier. Located in Brownsville, Bowling Green, and Smiths Grove. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Bank of Edmonson County Countdown to Kickoff on Wildcats Live here on EdmontonVoice.com, presented by Alfred's Pharmacy. That takes us down to tonight's injury report, and it's sponsored by Keppel Auction and Realty. Granville, we have anybody on the injury report?
Scott, there is no player on the injury report. However, my jaw is hurting me so bad. Me and Jamie went out to eat this afternoon, and we got the hiccups. So I whipped in at the old drugstore and walked in there and I asked the pharmacist, I said, hey, you got anything to cure the hiccups? And he slapped me right across the jaw, and he said, did that cure them? I said, I don't know. Jamie's the one that got them. So, but no injury as of right now that I know of.
Well, that's good. We hope it stays that way. That's start of the season. Hopefully everybody's healthy. We haven't been made aware of any injuries or anything. And it looks like Edmonson County is going to receive to start the game. And Granville, that takes us all the way down to the Keys to Victory, and they're sponsored by H&K Construction and Management. Granville, what are the keys to victory tonight here in Grayson County?
Scott, I've got three small ones. Number one, calm the new year. New season jitters, can't play nervous. Number two, don't give up the big play. Defense and special teams must stay disciplined. And number three, win the battle of field position. We can't give them short field situations that lead to the red zone opportunities. If we do those three, we'll come out of here with a W.
I think that's three good ones coming out. And we're going to go ahead and talk about our starting lineups, and they're sponsored by Warnell Family Pharmacy and Soda Shop, one of our new sponsors. We've got a lot of new sponsors this year, and we want you to make sure that you go by and take care of the ones that's helping us put this on, folks. They are sponsoring our shows and allowing us to be able to bring this to you each week. So please go in and visit them. And, like I said, Granville, we don't have a whole lot of starting lineups this week because it's the first game of the season, and there's so many people jockeying for positions that, we know a couple that we feel like are going to be there. But after this week, we'll have a much better take on who our starting lineups are going to consist of.
I think I know who the kicker is. Other than that, not sure.
Yep, that's we'll talk a little bit more in depth about that as we go along. We'll leave that one up for grabs for those that don't know right now, but we'll definitely cover that pretty well here in the next little bit. And it looks like they're about ready for kickoff. Granville, tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Edmonson County PVA Kyle White. And, of course, Kyle's been a long-time sponsor of the show as well. We appreciate Kyle and his staff at the PVA office. I'm in the same building they are now, and I go down and visit them quite frequently, and they try their best to educate me on things.
I bet there's a whole lot of times you just don't walk in and turn around and walk out.
No.
Kyle's a good one.
He is. The whole staff down there is great. So here we go. Grayson County waited for Edmonson County to take the field, and now they're running out on the field, so we'll get this thing started here momentarily. And Granville, we talk about this just about every year with this game, but it doesn't matter if it's a good season, bad season. It doesn't make any difference. You pretty much throw the record books out when you get to Grayson County to Edmonson County.
It doesn't matter if you're playing horseshoes, mummy pig, follow the leader. I mean, when you play Grayson County, it's a toss-up. It's just a big, big rivalry game.
And always fun. All right, looking like the back deep for the Wildcats is number 2, Connor Whittinghill. And number 5, and I think that's Orvis. So the kicking team is getting ready to take the field. Self is back as well. Who's on the other side of the... Yep, number 6, that's Simmons. I thought that's who it was, but... Got our good hands team in the far reaches, Granville.
Yeah, got the old Wildcat standing in the end zone. I don't know if he's going to signal for a fair catch or what.
I don't know. He's back deep, though.
He is deep.
If he kicks it back there, it may not be playable.
No.
But we'll see. And it looks like number 11 is coming on to kick for Grayson County. And
they're checking there in the football. He says it's about 3 pounds too light, and he gives it back to him. Now he's pointing to the side. We're about ready to start.
We'll have to figure out who that jersey is because there's not an 11 on their roster that I took off of Arbiter. So we'll check that number for you.
He's worrying me a little bit. He's got it offside over
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying?
He's a pretty tall kid. He looks like he can get some pack behind it. And there it is.
Yep.
And he did.
Let her go.
And it's in the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. The Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
I think he used pitching wedge there because it just.
For the Wildcats of the 2026 season. And it looks like they're ready, and I like that, Granville. They're already out there ready to roll. Grayson County setting up in a run defense.
Uh-oh. Gonna start out in the shotgun?
We are.
I like it.
Simmons in shotgun formation. There's a snap, dropping back, looking. He's got him on the ends, right off of his fingertips. Incomplete pass intended for number 15, Camden Williams. Right off his fingertips. I like that call, though.
I do too. Start the season off with a pass play. Like it.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass stops the clock. Let's say there was a flag on the play. Well, that's a late flag. Must have been an illegal procedure. They backed it up 5 yards. Flag. Must have been an illegal procedure. They backed it up 5 yards or false start.
He didn't spin. He went almost like a safe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
That was a late flag.
It was late. 1 penalty for 5 yards. Let me write that
So
down.
that's going to back us up, but it's 1st and 15 now. Simmons has them in the huddle.
So basically that pass play didn't count, Scott.
Except for a negative. Yeah. Brings them out. Receivers out to each side this time. Williams on the end. There's Simmons. He's going to take it across the side. He's got a little gap there, and he's going to go forward for some yardage on the far side of the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeper. See where they actually spot it here. It's going to be a gain of about 4, Granny.
I like it.
I do too. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. I like the way our line blocked on that play, Granville. They were pushing to that side. Had a nice gap for him to run into.
Well, I like the way he run the ball because he was looking for the hole and then he tucked it and cut up on it.
Simmons sets up in shotgun. There's a snap. He fakes it to the right. He's getting rushed from the side, and he's going to go down. Nice pursuit by the Grayson County Cougar defense. Going to take him down for about a 7-yard loss, depending on where they mark it. And it looks like it's going to be 6 yards. But that's going to bring up 3rd down and 16.
It's right on the line, so I'm going to
Yeah.
give him 5.
Yeah, they maneuvered it up a little bit.
Well, he just kept inching it forward, so I like it.
Maybe they can give us 15 right here.
There you go.
Simmons sets up in shotgun, dropping back, rolling out, dump pass.
Oh, the
and
screen.
he's got Orvis and some blockers out front, cuts it back.
Look out.
And he's at over the 1st down marker. That's going to be a nice gain, provided we don't have any penalties, and that's going to be a 1st down Wildcats.
Santa's helping hand 1st down of the year.
Move the chains. Nice call there. Took the aggressive defense and got them back on their heels a little bit. Granville just dumped it over the top and wide open spaces there. Nice run by Orvis. Simmons gets a play from the sideline, brings it to the huddle.
There's about 3 of them. They was kind of mad because they were like, uh-oh,
Yeah,
You know that feeling.
I do, and we've talked about it before. If they let you through, there's a reason. Snap. There's the handoff going straight up the middle. He's going to go forward for about a gain of 2. Nice job by the Wildcat offensive line again, making a hole.
Who's that?
Orvis.
Orvis again. All right, then.
Nice job of the Wildcats. Yes, we've talked about it plenty of times, and you're so aggressive on defense somewhere, and you can see the ball. You can see the ball, and then you can't. You're just standing there, and you're like, oh, crap. We've been there.
Been there, done that, wore the T-shirt.
Empty backfield this time. He's correct. I formation. I thought he was in the back. And he's going to hand the ball off coming up the right side. He's got a little bit of room, cuts it back. Nice job. That's nice heads-up running right there. I like that. And that's going to be number 1 for the Wildcats. That's Roger Harris with a carry. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. But that was a nice hard run right there by Harris. He took some contact at the line of scrimmage and didn't deter him much. He kept going.
It looked like he's running downhill there for a minute. I like a runner that will take off and ain't scared.
Yep, I agree. I formation. Simmons up under center. Receivers out to his left side. Hard count. He's going to call a timeout. And with that, we'll take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmontonVoice.com.
Half action of Wildcats Live is brought to you by Bank of Edmonson County, A-Plus Family Healthcare, NCTC Fiber, powered by Warren Rural Electric, Rafferty's and Double Dogs, and by Grayville Funeral Home. Wildcats Live is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonton Voice.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. Tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet, by Warren Rural Electric, along with A-Plus Family Healthcare. No score here.
Scott, while we have a quick second, our Edmonton Voice family has grown a little bit.
It has.
We got Peyton over here producing it. We've got we got Annie, and is it Macy?
Macy, yes.
So, and then Jamie came along today. Darren's here. We got the whole crew with us today.
Formation, Simmons up under center. And there's the pitch to Harris going up the right side, cuts it back to the middle, and he's across the 40. They're going to mark him just short at the 39 on this side, so it's going to be 4th down and 2. And let's see what the Wildcats elect to do. I think I know what they're going to do.
I do too.
We'll see.
First series rivalry game.
Yep.
What do you think?
Go at 'em. Go at them. And here we go. Simmons going to set up under center with the I formation. Receivers out to his right side. There's a snap. There's a handoff. And he's fighting but not going to get there. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice job of the Wildcats, but a good job by the Cougars as well to shut that line down and get some penetration. And he's going to be about 1.5 yards short, so it's going to be 1st down Cougars from the 40-yard line.
Scott, it's early. Some people might say, well, why didn't you punt the ball there? Well, it's early, you know. Sometimes you're the winner, sometimes you're the bug. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mind that call
I don't mind that call
at
at all. No. Now, let your defense step up right here.
All right, coming out. Grayson County set up with a single back in the backfield. There's a snap, dropping back, looking to throw a flare in the quick, and he's got it. And nice job of the Wildcats to get over there, though.
Look at William. He's out of bounds. That scared me.
And that's number 8 for Grayson County. And we'll have to figure out who that is as well.
If they're not on the roster, that's flag. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm sorry. My bad.
This is the
Still
arbiter
early.
roster, so yeah. But it'd be nice to know who they are.
Yes, it would.
And there's the motion. Snap. Pitch goes to number 9. Takes a corner. Cuts it back to the middle. Wildcats come in and do a nice job of cutting him down. But that's Eli Johnston with the carry, and that's going to be enough for a Cougar first down.
Nice little pitch, and he got in behind his blockers, and we're going to have to do some jab jumping.
Yeah. And some gap jumping, too.
Yeah, that's it, too.
Here we go.
Jab jumping, yeah.
Set up in shotgun formation. Pistol. Handoff goes straight up the middle. The Wildcats cut him off, but he gets away from him, cuts it down the side, cuts it back, still on his feet. And finally, after a nice gain down to the 15-yard line, he's tackled by Sawyer Simmons. And number 3 for the Wildcats, Joseph McGuire. But again, that's another Cougar first down. We had him at the line of scrimmage, Granville, and he got away from us.
I'm just wondering if that was the first arm tackle of the season I saw, but it was happening so quick, and I'm not knocking anything, but I've got a camera in front of me here, and I'm trying to peek around it.
Yeah, Mickey had him, and I think he had a blocker in between him and the runner, though. There's the handoff going up the right side. He's got some. And he met him. He didn't get away from it that time. That was number 2 for the Wildcats. And that's Connor Whittinghill with a huge hit.
That's a welcome to Wildcat football hit right there.
Yeah, I like that. What year is he? He's a freshman.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
I might get to see a few more of them.
He didn't look like a freshman on that tackle.
No. That wasn't an arm tackle.
No. Cougars set up in pistol formation again, single back and a backfield, receivers out to each side. Fakes the handoff. He's rolling out, looking to pass. Gets it across, and it's going to be incomplete.
I like that play right there.
He didn't have a whole lot to go there, Grant.
No.
Nice job of the Wildcats to get in there and shut that down.
And then when you overthrow it, I really like it. 3rd down and 9 3/4 there. Is that what?
Yeah. They got it just on the other side, so it is 3rd down. Wildcats come up with a couple of big plays right there. We need a big stop right here and get the ball back. Play comes in from the sideline. Break the huddle, take it to the line. He's going to set up in shotgun formation this time. Trip receivers out to his left side, single receiver out to the right. Drops back, looking to roll right. He's going to tuck it, throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 10. Nice job of the Wildcat defense to dig in right there, Granny.
I like this red zone defense we got right here.
I wonder if John Vincent had anything to do with that.
Maybe.
We've got a really solid coaching staff with Coach Vessels as well. And we'll highlight some of them sometime as well. They're going for it on 4th down, Grimble. Big stop right here for the Wildcats. Need to turn over on downs. There's a snap, dropping back, looking to pass.
Ooh.
Got one coming across, pick play. He's going to take it in.
Well, they had a little bit. I don't see no flags. No flags, just a little drag across.
That was number 9, Eli Johnston. I'm sorry, Granny.
That's all right. Just a little drag across the field, and I believe he rubbed his player off on one of ours, which is kind of technically illegal since he run it off of one of our guys and caught it, and then he scampered on in. And so we're having a little difficulty getting the tee out here. So now they finally got the tee down for the extra point. And then it looks like we're going to have to call timeout because time was about to expire.
We don't like it when time expires. Not on our side anyway. With them, it's okay.
I don't know that I've used a timeout on a extra
After
point.
after a
you
touchdown.
scored,
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's just one they can't take to the locker room with them. But I will have to say, Scott, that was I hate to brag on them, but that was kind of a nice play, dragging across the middle. I think I heard somewhere they said this quarterback was going to be a pretty decent quarterback. I don't know what year he's in, but he's threw it several times and it's been overthrown. So I know he's got a little bit of an arm.
Yeah, and he may have some anxiety going on as well too. It's the first game for them as well.
First game, jitters. Yep.
How much time's left on the clock?
5:47.
Thank you, sir.
So now we're going to try this extra point again. They are lined up. We are lined up. They've blown the whistle. Number 11 is on for the kick. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. It's spinning. They say it's good. So with 5:47 left here in the first quarter, it's the Grayson County Cougars 7, your Wildcats 0. All right, Scott. I told somebody last year I wasn't going to come back after somebody scoring and say I didn't like that, but I didn't care for that much.
Right,
okay?
I agree. Yeah.
That's a little different.
That wasn't one of my favorite things.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah. And we do want to remind everyone that tonight's first quarter action is brought to you by NCTC Fiber Internet, by Warren RECC, along with A+ Family Healthcare. Freddie Wayne Jaggers just texted me and said they're watching from home, and you look like you're hot and sweaty.
I look like I'm hot and sweaty?
That's what he says. It's a brisk 68 in the booth. We're doing good right now.
Well, somebody asked did we want to take the window out, and I'm like, is the air on? And I said, no, we're good.
Yep. All right, here we go. Grayson County on to kick.
And Freddie, I'm looking through a bug screen too, so that's not helping my stigmatism.
Looking at the world through a fly's eyes. And there's the kickoff, and it's going to
let it go out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
Let it go out of bounds. Yeah.
And there's the
went out about the 7-yard line, I'm thinking.
There's the flag.
So we'll bring that back up here about
35.
What do you think? 35, 40?
I think so.
45, 50.
I think it's 35.
Sold to the lady in the second row. I'm sorry.
Unless they made some changes this year. Yeah.
Unless they made change, I think.
Yeah, they're backing them up. I think it's going to be the 35.
I'm going to go with 35.
Yep.
Okay.
That's where he's putting it down. That's usually a pretty good indicator.
Yes.
So the Wildcats will come out 1st and 10 from their 35, and I don't think they know it's moved yet because they're back on the 15. That's a whole lot of play. That's a whole lot of run right there.
They got about 15 yards to run, get the ball.
I'd have been winded before I got back to the line of scrimmage.
It's good for them.
Yeah, it is. And there's the whistle, so let's get it started. The Simmons drops back, looking to pass, and it's in the nice job of the. I'll give him credit on that when he got there right as the ball got there and dislodged it. Nice job by Grayson County to get out there on that. Pass was intended for number 3, McGuire.
That was one of them big words I couldn't say. Simultaneously?
Yeah. Not only that, but they got there at the same time.
Yes.
Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Simmons sets up in shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. Receivers out to each side. Fakes the handoff. He's going to take it up the left side. Cut it back to the middle, and he's got a little room there. Looks like a gain of about 3 or 4, depending on where they spot it. And they're going to spot it 4, looks like, Granville.
Nice.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
It's one of those situations you never can tell where they're going to do it.
No. And I try to watch this side judge over here, but sometimes if the middle of the field has a better angle at it, they'll just go ahead and put it down regardless of where he's standing. So.
Yeah.
Simmons sets up in shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. He's going to roll out to his right, looking to pass. He's got Williams across the 40 to the 42. Nice job by Camden to pull that one in. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 4. Actually 3. 4th and 3. That was a nice job by Camden to pull that one in. He had some heat on it right there, and had some heat on his back too. 4th down and 3.
He's not going to be hard to pick out of lineup with them green shoes.
No. And it looks like we've got our punter coming in. But I don't trust punters, so you know.
No.
That's number 1, Roger Harris. There's a snap. It's on the ground. He picks it up. Good job. Gets it out. And that's a hard angle. He had to rush that one. Kicked it off side of his foot. He had some guys in his face pretty quick.
Kicked it out of man. I thought it was
right at the 40, I think.
Really? They're going to mark it off at the 48. Are you kidding?
Well, I couldn't tell from here where it actually
Well,
went out. But
I couldn't see the angle of the dangle here because we're setting back a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, if you're throwing a Judy chop, you gotta know the angle of the dangle.
Yes.
It'll get you in trouble if you don't. What's old Diamond Dave say? You can't throw a half-cocked Judy. You get somebody hurt.
Right.
Grayson County sets up in pistol formation this time with a single back and a backfield, receivers out to each side. There's a snap. Looking to pass. He's going to air it out. And, right off the fingertips. But, man, that would have been a good catch if he'd have got it because he was in behind our guy.
I'm going to say he was open, but I knew he wasn't going to catch it.
Yeah. I think that was Johnston again, number 9. Short-armed it just a little bit, looked like. But he's got an arm. I'll give him credit.
Actually, he's got 2 of them. He just throws harder with that right one.
The only one that I'm worried about is the one he's slinging it with.
I'm glad we didn't have to go to commercial break. Peyton is in the floor laughing right now.
Here we go. Play comes in from the sideline. Quarterback up under center. I formation in the backfield. Twin receivers out to his right side. There's a snap. There's a pitch, and it's on the ground.
Oh.
And Edmonson County trailed it, but they don't have anybody to cut it off and get him. And we got plastered with a block in the back right in front of the white hat.
Well, he wasn't looking at that. He was looking at the play goal
right
on the end. But,
yeah, our guy got hammered on that back at about the 36-yard line.
And it could have been a legal block. I just saw his feet go out from under him. So
it looks like he got hit from behind here. But, I was trying to watch the play, too, so
right.
it might have been a good hit.
They didn't.
Well, it was a good hit because they didn't throw a flag. That's the main indication on that one. But he gets it back to almost the line. It's right there to come in and click that one. Going to bring up 4th down and 9.
Well, they went for it on the first 4th down, but do you want to go for it on your side of the ball? That's what we're going to question.
And that was a good sent to me just today. So I'm not sure who that is.
That kid right there.
Is that him?
That's him.
We'll keep an eye on him.
Looks like they're going for it.
And they are. Quarterback drops back, looking to pass. He's got some rush on.
Oh, no.
And it's going to be broken up, incomplete. Roger Harris with a big defensive play right there. And the Wildcats are going to take over at the Grayson County 49.
Ooh, and no flags on the play.
No, I watched that first, yep.
Well, it scared me because the white hat was running after the football, and I was going back to the longest. I thought he was running over here to see if they was throwing a flag. Three minutes left here in the first quarter.
Thank you, sir.
No
They've got
problem.
me tucked in a corner over here, and I can't see the scoreboard. Here we go. The Wildcats breaking the huddle, bringing it to the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation. Nope, he's going to go up under center. He's going to move some guys around. That's Williams and number 8, Henyon. There's a snap, and the handoff goes to Harris in the backfield. Oh, he spins and goes across the 45 to about the 43. We'll see where they mark it, but a nice run by Harris coming in there.
They mark it at the 44.
They do. That's why I always preface with see where they mark it. Nice run there. 5 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats. Simmons up under center. Offset eye. Oh, we got away with one right there. Whoever was on the far side on the line actually jumped ahead of time.
Scott.
I didn't.
I bet one of them got the Edmondson voice pulled up on his phone right
That's
now.
going to be 3rd down and 3.
Who ran that one?
I didn't see who he handed it off to because I was watching the flag that didn't come. So we like that.
I'm going to give it to Orvis.
Okay.
Just because I like Orvis.
Yeah, I do too. Great runner. Here we go. High formation in the backfield. Simmons up under center. And handoff goes to Harris. They're going to meet him at the line of scrimmage and drive him back.
Only on the Edmondson Voice.
Your home does a lot online. SCRTC's new Basic Living Internet plan start at just $50 a month. Reliable, affordable fiber internet for everyday needs. Streaming your favorite shows, video calls with family, or work, gaming, and staying connected. That's why SCRTC now offers new fiber internet plans built to fit your lifestyle. Find the right fit for your home. Explore our everyday family and power home gig plans at scrtc.com. Internet built for real life.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Our locally owned Ace stores are committed to helping our neighbors and our communities. And because we're in the neighborhood, we can deliver almost anything you need. So shop in store or online for whatever your home or yard needs. Choose from top brands like Milwaukee, Steel, Traeger, and Benjamin Moore. Then pick up in-store, curbside, or we'll deliver your order right to your home. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know how to help. See acehardware.com for details.
When you need reliable waste service that actually cares about our community, there's only one name, Scott Waste. Proud supporters of the Edmonson County Wildcats, they're right here at home to serve you, hauling it all away so you don't have to.
All right, folks, we're back. Tonight's second quarter action is brought to you by Greenville Funeral Home along with Rafferty's and Double Dogs Restaurants.
We had a little technical difficulty. Please stand by. But I think we're back up live now.
We are, and it's going to be 2nd down after a gain of 5 on the play. Simmons up under center, I formation in the backfield. And he's going to hand the ball off to the trailer Harris, and he's going to go forward. And that's another nice gain, about 3. We'll see exactly where they – let me see where they actually put it down. Yep, gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Wildcats. Nice little string of nice plays here, Granville.
I want them to keep going. I don't want us to just kind of get up there and just stall out.
Yeah, we need some momentum here and get something on the board for sure. Simmons going to be up under center. I formation in the backfield. Receivers out to each side. Williams and number 11 for the Wildcats go in motion. And handoff goes straight up the middle to Orvis, and he's banging, and he's across the 15. A nice job by Orvis. Big hit. And that's going to be enough for a Wildcat first down, sponsored by
Santa's Helping Hand. And that is the 3rd one if you're keeping score at home.
And we are. 1st and 10 Wildcats from the 15-yard line. And there's a handoff going straight up the middle. I like it.
He was going hard.
Yeah, he was. That was a smoke show is what that was. And it's going to be a gain. See what Coach Vessels and the team can pull up here. Simmons up under center. Orvis and Harris in the backfield. And he's going to be met as soon as he got the ball. Number 13 blew the line, and nobody laid a hand on him for the Wildcats. Man, that was Anthony Linton coming in there. And he was untouched.
Yeah.
Until he touched us. It's going to be a loss on the play. He takes us all the way back to 3rd and 10. And here we go. Play comes in. Breaking the huddle. Simmons going to go up under center. I formation in the backfield. Twin receivers out to his right side. Fakes. He's rolling right. And there's a flag. Not sure exactly what they're. Let's see what the flag is. It's probably in the vicinity of a hold, but we'll see.
A little holding.
They're looking at it down the line, so how about letting us know what it is?
I don't think he's wanting to.
Yeah, that's a hold against Edmonson County, so that's going to back it up 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Actually, they didn't move it.
Did they decline it?
Either they declined it, they may have because we didn't get.
Yeah, it was incomplete.
Yeah, it was incomplete, so they may have declined it.
So that takes us down to 4th down. Simmons in pistol formation. Twin receivers out to his right. He's looking to pass, getting some pressure. He's got to let go of it. And I don't know what happened. Was it incomplete, or are they calling that a fumble?
I don't know if it bounced off somebody and they caught it, or they're saying. Well, if there's a turnover on downs, they need to go back up there.
Yeah, it's not a turnover on downs for sure, but
I think somebody may have caught that.
Well, none of our sidelines going ballistic, so it must have. There was a scrum there that we couldn't see.
I believe somebody tipped it and caught it right there, but I could be wrong.
It's going to be 1st and 10. Trig Payne up under center. And the handoff goes to the right side. He's got some room. He's blitzed out. Nice job by the the offense to get a block out there, and he's going to get run.
No, we just
went
up and pushed him.
We tried to push him, and you can't do that when you've got a great runner like that, and that's going to be a 85-yard touchdown. No, he's on the 25. Yeah, 75 yards.
75-yard scamper.
And what number was that ran the ball? Do you remember?
I was thinking it was 20-something, but I don't know. I don't know who did it, to be honest with you.
Grayson County touchdown, 75 yards. We had a guy in the vicinity, and he tried to push him out of bounds, and he stayed in and kept going. So hopefully that'll be a learning experience. Grayson County on to attempt the extra point.
Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up.
And it's blocked. Nice job of the Wildcats.
So with 8:16 left in the second quarter, it is Grayson County 13, Edmonson County 0.
We're staying here. All right. And the Wildcats with a little lackluster on the defense on that one on the 75-yard run, but a great job by Grayson County to get out in front of it. And that was number 5, Jamison Buster, with a 75-yard touchdown for the Cougars.
I didn't care for that at all with a 75 run. I don't care who gets mad at me, but I didn't care for that at all. Got a turnover, and then the initial play, 75 yards the other direction. I am glad we blocked the extra point. Now I would like to see us, Scott, get it and take it to the house right here.
That'd be nice on the kickoff.
Yes. What would really tickle me if he'd kick it to one of our hands guys and they just break through the line and go.
Absolutely. Can you tell me how much time's on the clock, Granny?
8 minutes, 16 seconds.
Thank you.
Here's the kick. Let it go out of bounds again. And he throwed his flag, so we're going to bring it back out. So we'll have good field position to start with. But it went out about the 1 yard line, which is glad he didn't have that pitching wedge again. It just stopped on the 1 yard line.
Yeah. He's good at that, though.
So we should start this one out at the 35, and we are. We're getting all of our peoples out there, getting their peoples out there.
So with 8:16 left to go in the second quarter, the Wildcats take over. It's 13-0 Grayson County. Simmons looking around for the play. Orvis in the backfield. Dropping back, looking to pass. He's going to air it out on the far side. And he's got a player. Incomplete. Nice defense. Yep. We'll see what they're going to call here.
I believe that was pass interference.
We'll take it if it is. Yeah, he's coming to the sideline like, what did I do? So it's obviously they're going to call it on him. That's what I always did, too.
That's one of them 15-yarders.
Yes, sir.
And that's enough for another Santa's secret hand. First down.
We'll take it. We don't like it when it's called against us, but when it's called for us, we like it pretty good.
Yes, we do.
Again, we want to remind everyone that tonight's second quarter action is brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home along with Rafferty's and Double Dogs Restaurants. There's a snap. Simmons hands off, going up the right side. He's across the 50. That's Orvis with the ball. Gain of 1 on the play. Play comes from the sideline. Simmons brings it to the huddle. Sets up in pistol formation. Single back in the backfield with him. There's a snap. Fakes it. Rolls out. And incomplete on the sideline. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for Edmonson County. Graham, we're trying to get some, some plays in there. We're just not capitalizing on some of it.
No, it's not like we're struggling. I don't really think it's the first game jitters. It's just, I think it's a little bit about timing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and, you expect this first game of the year. As a matter of fact, you expected second game too.
Yeah.
But I think once we get everything dialed in, I like the plays that we're calling.
We can start hitting on all cylinders. Look out.
Simmons sets up in formation, dropping back, looking to pass. He's going to pitch it back to the right. Tried to get him caught from behind and didn't, so he broke it out. He's going to be about the 43-yard line is, I think, where they're going to mark him.
Who had that?
He dumped it in the middle, and I didn't see.
It was a nice little play.
It was. So it's going to be 4th down and 3. The Wildcats are going to go for it here. He's going to set up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to his left side. Single back in the backfield with him. Dropping back, looking to pass it. And it's going to be incomplete. Going to be a turnover on downs. Grayson County will take over at its own 43-yard line. And Grayson County pulls them back out on the field. I see a lot of shirts out here that say the State Farm agent up here. I actually DJ'd her wedding. Very nice night indeed. Here we go. Grayson County pulls out. Trig Payne. Drops back looking to pass. He's got some pressure. He's going to take it up the left side. He's on his horse, and he's ran out of bounds on the far sideline, but after a nice gain, I think he went out right at the 49 or 50. We'll see where they put it.
Looks like it's 51.
Yeah. They moved the sticks, but they didn't change it on the. So it's 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars.
Yeah. 6:20 left here in the second quarter at Cougarville.
I appreciate you kicking that in because I can't see nothing in that corner of the end zone.
That's why
I'm looking at a brick wall. Payne sets up in shotgun, dropping back, rolling out to his right, looking to pass. He's got it across the middle. It's going to be complete and right across the 40-yard line. Just enough for another Grayson County first down. That was a nice pitch and catch there.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but it was nice.
He laid out perpendicular there and reeled it in.
Not only that, but straight out where they could get it to him.
Yeah.
Here we go, a little hurry-up offense here. Payne sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to his left side, single out to the right, single back in the backfield. We got some pressure coming. And he got him, but he didn't clean him up.
Whew.
That was Simmons that got him in the backfield, but he couldn't pull him down. That's still a loss of 1 on the play, though. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. I thought he got him, and he didn't, and then I thought he got him again.
Well, I wasn't for sure if we was going to get a clothesline or an enziguri kick there.
Grayson County is going to take a timeout, so we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Wildcats Live is brought to you by Bank of Edmonson County, A-Plus Family Healthcare, NCTC Fiber, powered by Warren Rural Electric, Rafferty's and Double Dogs, and by Grayville Funeral Home. Wildcats Live is presented by Alford's Pharmacy, only on the Edmonson Voice.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmondsonVoice.com. Coming out of the timeout, Grayson County will be 2nd down and 11. Again, we want to remind everybody tonight's first half action of Wildcats Live is brought to you by Grayville Funeral Home, along with Rafferty's and Double Dogs Restaurants. And again, folks, we want you to please support our sponsors because they're the ones that make this possible for us to be able to bring to you each week. So pay special attention to the ones that are sponsoring each of these segments, and also the different things like the Player of the Week with our injury report, all kinds of the different subsets that we have, and we appreciate each and every one of them making it happen for us. Payne up under center, I formation in the backfield. He's going to turn around, hand it off, and again the Wildcats are there, and another big-time tackle. Trying to see who that was. I think it was Harris, but I want to make sure. Yep, Roger Harris on the play. Nice job.
We found a hole there we're jumping in, and
I like it, yep. I wouldn't mind if we found that some more tonight. It kind of looked good. It looks like he's coming through aggressive, which is what I like. That was a loss of 2 on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down and 13. Payne sets up in shotgun formation. Drops back. He's looking to pass. He's got one coming across the middle. Goes to the out. And he takes it back. And Edmonson County had a guy over there, but he missed the initial tackle. But they force him out of bounds after a short gain. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And he must have went out of bounds because the clock has stopped at 4:48 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he gained 4 on that play, so it's going to be 4th down and 9. Nice job of the Wildcats to cut that off, Granville, because he threw back against the grain, and sometimes that can cause you problems. Mm-hmm. 4th and 9 for Grayson County. Play comes in from the sideline. Trig Payne sets up. Shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. Trip receiver's out to his right. He's rolling right, looking to pass. He's got a blocker in front, and he's got a pitch and catch out there in the flats, and he's going to take it all the way down to the 25-yard line. And that was a pass to
Buster.
Yep. Number 5, Jamison Buster. That's enough for Grayson County first down. 1st and 10 from the 24. Payne sets up, looking out to the right. Man comes in motion. He's going to pitch it in his gut. There's Johnson, and Harris is coming from behind and going to take him down hard. Nice job by Harris to get in there. I thought they was going to call a
I was a little worried myself, yeah.
He had him down below the shoulder pads, though.
3:24 left here in the second quarter.
It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. Nice job by Harris to come in from behind and take him down. And they bring it out of the huddle. Going to set up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to his right side. Twin receivers out to his left. Empty backfield. Drop back looking to pass. There's a quick hitter out in the flats. And we got a guy coming back. Made a nice block on the Wildcats, and it's going to spring him.
That number 1, what number is that?
I'm trying to see him now. They're down in the corner of the end zone. It's dark.
Oh, somebody
shot.
Just a little razzle-dazzle over here on the side with trip receivers, and we had him for a second and broke free with about a 24, 25-yard.
Yep, 24, yep.
24-yard pass play for the Cougars' 3rd score of the evening. So now it looks like the Cougars may be going for a 2-point conversion to actually make a 3-score game here out of it. So he goes under center, straight eye, pitch to the left. He's going out, and
I don't think he got there. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yep, they're saying he made it. So with 2:44 here in the second quarter, it is Grayson County 21, Edmonson County 0. So just a couple little mental breakdowns there, Scott, and and then Mo just kind of, I would say they just kind of walked over here. It wasn't like Mo just kind of came over here hard. But,
no, they didn't take it hard, but he's definitely on this side right now.
He's on this side right now, but we got to get Mo back over there. I don't know if we need to call in Curly, Shemp, Larry, or somebody, get him back over there. Turn this, well, we just need to score right here, make a game out of it for halftime.
At least get some points on the board in the first half, hopefully, and that'll give them a little momentum, hopefully, coming out of the Halftime, of course, Grayson County gets the ball first coming out. But the Wildcats have made a couple of really good stands in the red zone. So
just going to have to get our offense rolling here.
Yep. Kickoff return is out on the field. Let's see who we've got back. We've got number 2 for the Wildcats. And that is Connor Whittinghill. And also number 3. And that's Joseph McGuire. And here we go. He's got a nice strong leg. I'll give him that.
He does. He's kicked 2 out
He's
of
going to
bounds.
bounce one in the middle. He's going to return it from the 7-yard line up the right side. Stutter steps and cuts back, and he's going to take it out across the 20 to the 22. Nice little return by the Wildcats there. Sets us up 1st and 10.
Cats will take over with 2:38 here in the second quarter. Still enough time on the clock.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Let's see what magic we've got playing right here.
Do you believe in magic?
I do.
I was more of a Bird fan myself.
Yeah, I like them both. Sawyer Simmons sets up. He's going to hand the ball up, going up the right side, cuts it back to the middle. Going to go forward. Looks like a couple of yards. We'll see where they spot it. Actually, Bird is in my top 3 all time. It is going to be a gain of 2. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. And the Wildcats break the huddle. Simmons bringing them to the line of scrimmage. Sets up in shotgun formation. And he's going to throw it to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete. Off the hands on the right side, so it's going to bring up 3rd down. Intended receiver there was McGuire. And that stops the clock with the incomplete pass as well. How much time on the clock, Granny?
1 minute, 45 seconds.
Thank you, sir. Folks, when I tell you they put me in a corner, I'm not lying.
Well, somebody just opened the door and tried to hand me a credit card, and I didn't know if I was going to ring up a Happy Meal for her or what we was doing. I told her to go to second window, so.
We could have done it. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here since we're almost to halftime. But again, we want to remind everyone that tonight's second quarter action is brought to you by Greenville Funeral Home, along with Rafferty's and Double Dogs Restaurants. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 coming out of the timeout. Granville, I'm pretty excited to get this season started.
Yeah, it seemed like it's been over a year since we've called one.
It just about has, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm starting this is the beginning of my 16th season, and you've been here with me how many, 8, 7, 6? I don't know.
I think this would be the 7th year, but
okay.
I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. But,
right.
This could quite possibly be my last year. I've been promoted. I'm going to head up to the NFL to do a few games up there.
I thought I saw Eggman try to text you.
Yeah, he did, and I mean we're still negotiating. I'm not sure what we're going to do here, but.
And there's the fake handoff to the left, and it comes back at us, and they're going to stack him up. It's going to be third down, actually fourth down after that with a loss on the play. We'll see where they actually spot it. Forward momentum. They're going to get him back to about the line of scrimmage, and somebody take a timeout.
I believe we did, and that's our last one.
I think they did.
Nope.
I don't think we'd have called a timeout with fourth down.
Well, it's now showing 0.
Oh. Well, maybe
they got one, unless they hadn't taken theirs off. So it could have very well been theirs.
Yeah, we'll try to get that figured out. I didn't see an official that actually pointed to the side that called the timeout.
Well, we took a timeout, and when I looked at the clock while we were going to the sideline a minute ago, it was 1-1 on the board. And now it's showing 1 for Grayson County and 0 for us. So I know you never want to assume, but I did, because we're at 0 now, and they still got 1.
Well, maybe they're trying some trickeration right here.
Ooh, trickeration.
Yep. I like the word, trickeration.
We on with
no, we got the punter.
We got the punter in there.
Right. There's a snap. And, that's a good one. It's a line drive, though. He picks it at the 45. And we got a hold in the middle of the field, but no call, and that's okay. 43 is where they tackle him at. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Grayson County from the Wildcat 43. With how much time, Graham?
We have got 1 minute and 28 seconds.
Thank you.
And we're currently in the dark with me taking stats, but when we turn the light off, I can't see the field. So
we're in a conundrum here.
Conundrum.
Yep.
That's a big word.
It is. And we don't seem to have a cornucopia of fixes either. We just
we normally set that out around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Grayson County's got in store in the last minute 20 of the first half. Payne sets up under center, high formation. He's going to pitch it to the right. It's going to be a reverse coming back at you. They've got the stone wall there. And nice job of the Wildcats to close it down. But it's going to be a nice gain of about 6 on the play, looks like. 2nd down and 4 o'clock running. They would love to put another one up on us right here, though, Granville.
Yes.
There's a snap dropping back, hits him in the flats. And he's going to take it to the – I don't know what happened there. He stutter-stepped, and the defense just stopped. I don't know what happened.
Just threw it out in the
flats.
And
that's Johnston again.
Threw it out in the flats, and he said, look at my shoes, and done a couple of
– I don't know. It looked like our defense just stopped over there. I don't know what happened.
Somebody may have threw a flag and then picked it up. I'm not sure, but something happened, and then here they went.
That was Eli Johnston with his 2nd touchdown of the night that we know of.
With 49.5 seconds, if you need that, Scott. So now they're on for the extra point attempt again.
How far was that touchdown? 34?
34. So there's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. It's spinning end over end, and they say it's good. So with 49.5 left here in the second quarter, it is Grayson County 28, Edmonson County 0. And just like that, it is possible you can score with 2 minutes on the clock.
Certainly is.
So
how much time did you say? I'm sorry.
49.5. That's enough time for us to score. I'm still old. I don't know I can run the length of the field in 49.5 seconds. But if I'm still running and the clock goes out, I can still score. So but we're doing, let's see. Looks like they wanted to talk it over on the sideline there a little bit, Scott. He was like, well, you kicked 2 out of bounds and you kicked 2 inbounds, so let's keep this one inbounds.
And there it is. It's a nice kick, too. Going to be fielded at the 1 yard line. Evanston County's going to bring it out, cut it up the middle. He's got some room. Takes it off.
Nice run.
30 yards, 29-yard line. 30-yard line, 29-yard run. Nice return for the Wildcats there. And I think that was number 2 for the Wildcats. That was Whittinghill with a nice 29-yard return.
And I heard through rumors, Scott, that Tony Romo might have a spot open that I can. I don't want to throw any rumors out there for anybody, but
yeah,
I'm leaving my options open. Is all I'm saying.
Simmons sets up in shotgun formation. Trip receivers out to his right side. Single to the left. Fakes it. Throws it out to the flats. And Grayson County comes in on him, but a nice job getting some yardage out of it instead of a loss. That's going to be back to about the line of scrimmage. And there's a glare on the window, so I don't know who it was.
Well, I was waiting till the announcer said pass complete.
But they didn't tell us who it was.
He didn't tell me who it was. So we've got a 2-yard pickup. I'll just leave it like that.
Give it to somebody who needs it. Put it under me on there. And that takes us to the end of the first half, folks. And at the end of the first half, the Wildcats trail the Cougars of Grayson County by a score of 28-0. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmondsonVoice.com.
It's time for the SCRTC Halftime Show, only on the Edmondson Voice.
Your home does a lot online. SCRTC's new Basic Living Internet plan start at just $50 a month. Reliable, affordable fiber internet for everyday needs. Streaming your favorite shows, video calls with family, or work, gaming, and staying connected. That's why SCRTC now offers new fiber internet plans built to fit your lifestyle. Find the right fit for your home. Explore our everyday family and power home gig plans at scrtc.com. Internet built for real life.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Our locally owned Ace stores are committed to helping our neighbors and our communities. And because we're in the neighborhood, we can deliver almost anything you need. So shop in store or online for whatever your home or yard needs. Choose from top brands like Milwaukee, Steel, Traeger, and Benjamin Moore. Then pick up in-store, curbside, or we'll deliver your order right to your home. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know how to help. See acehardware.com for details.
When you need reliable waste service that actually cares about our community, there's only one name, Scott Waste. Proud supporters of the Edmonson County Wildcats, they're right here at home to serve you, hauling it all away so you don't have to. So whether you're cleaning up after a big project, keeping your property looking sharp, or just taking out the trash, call Scott Waste today at 270-783-4016 or visit scottwaste.com. Julie Skaggs Reed and Mike Reed are your hometown Keller Williams realtors. Proud local supporters of our schools and community, Julie has years of experience as a licensed realtor and 25 years of property management experience. An award-winning, multi-year, multi-million-dollar producer, she delivers trusted expertise with genuine local dedication. Whether you need to buy or sell, call or text them today, 270-202-0751.
From Brownsville to our neighboring communities, A-Plus Family Healthcare is here for you. We offer primary care, women's health, behavioral health, and school-based kid care for students. Most insurance plans are accepted, and a sliding fee scale is available. A-Plus Family Healthcare. Care is what we do.
Patton Funeral Home has proudly served families in South Central Kentucky since 1969. A family-owned business, they provide compassionate, personalized care with traditional services, cremation options, and meaningful tributes that honor your loved ones, with a staff that's available 24 hours a day. serving you in Brownsville, Park City, and Cave City. Visit PattonFuneralHome.com or call today. In your time of need, you can trust Patton Funeral Home.
Life moves fast, and so should your internet. NCTC, powered by Warren RECC, provides consistent lightning-fast fiber internet so you can work from home, learn virtually, schedule online doctor appointments, game like a pro, stream TV, and so much more. NCTC, powered by Warren RECC, proudly serves Warren County and now Butler, Edmondson, and Grayson counties. Visit our local websites to find out more.
Alfred's Pharmacy brings you the latest technology with decades of experience right here in Edmondson County. Locally owned and operated, Alfred's provides fast, friendly service with the care that you deserve. Whether you need personalized help, a vaccine, or just a simple refill, call 270-597-1044 or visit alfordsrx.com for more.
Save time, save money, it's that simple at Alfred's Pharmacy.
For over 60 years, Grayville Funeral Home has been a friend to our community, offering the services and care that you need. They're a full-service funeral home, offering cremation and pre-need counseling. Call 270-597-2149. Visit their Facebook page for more. Stop by their facility at 537 North Main Street in Brownsville. Grayville Funeral Home, dedicated to those we serve.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com. Tonight's halftime show is brought to you by SCRTC. At the half, the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 28-0. With a look back at our halftime stats and a recap, here's Granville.
Scott, I've got us with 4 Santa's Helping Hand first downs. Passing, we've got 28 yards. We've got 1 interception. I think it was interception. That's what I'm going with. Rushing yards of 38 yards. We had 2 penalties, and we had 2 turnover on downs, which gives us a 28-0 halftime score here at Cougarville.
Yeah, I don't like that, Graham. I don't like it at all.
It's not the way I wanted the season to start, I'll just say.
And that takes us down to our Student Athlete of the Week, and that's sponsored by County Clerk Kevin Alexander. Congratulations to Lily Webb. Lily is the daughter of Chris and Amber Webb of Cleveland, and she is a senior. She's on the golf team, and she is manager for the girls softball and girls basketball, and she has a 4.1 GPA. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't she just qualify for the tournament?
She shot the low round, so she is going to the All-A state All-A state tournament. And a good buddy of mine, and I'm just going to give her a shout-out too, Elizabeth Talley, is getting to go. And then the team, whoever won, I didn't get up the full story who won, will participate in the All-A state tournament. And I believe that is going to be at the University of Arlington, where the Wildcats play.
Really?
Yes.
Well.
Yes.
That's a big timer then.
Yeah, they'll get to go to, when they get up there, they'll get to kind of tour the locker room and stuff. I mean, it's nice clubhouse.
Good deal. Well, congratulations, Lily Webb. You are Wildcats Live Student Athlete of the Week. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll finish up the halftime show. You're listening to Wildcats Live on EdmontonVoice.com.
Half action of Wildcats Live. Half action of Wildcats Live is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and brought to you by SCRTC, Patton Funeral Home, Ace Hardware in Brownsville, Scott Waste Services, Julie Skaggs Reed and Mike Reed, Hometown Realtors, and CMS Roofing and Restoration. Only on the Edmondson Voice.
Welcome back to the Wildcats Live at EdmontonVoice.com. And again tonight, our halftime show is brought to you by SCRTC. At the half, the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 28-0. Tonight's second half adjustments are brought to you by CNC Firearms in Brownsville. Gramble, what adjustments do you feel like the Wildcats need to do on the offensive side of the ball? We'll start there and expect to see here in the second half.
Well, I don't know that we've had very many mental lapses on the offensive side of the ball, but I think we're going to need a little bit more blocking because he's been rushed on a couple of his passes, and, you know, they've jumped the gaps a few times on us. But I think we just need to keep doing our offense, but we have done a few mental lapses on our defense, and I think that's where he's going to tighten up, and hopefully they come out here in the second half and we have the defense tightened up. Just an opinion. You know, when you armchair quarterback and armchair coach, it could always blow up in your face.
Well, the good thing about Coach Vessels, he's very good at in-game adjustments. And so we expect nothing less as we come out of the halftime. But, you know, in the first half, Gramble, one of the things that I noticed, and this is, again, we spoke about it in the first quarter, with it being the first game of the season, you expect some mistakes, you know, like getting caught out of position. We've done that a couple of times tonight, so I think that's something that they'll definitely work on with film in the coming week. You know, the main thing to do, and it's really hard, especially at this point in the season. You know, when we were in school and you were playing football, you have to trust your teammate to do their job. You have a job, they have a job, the next teammate has a job, and so forth and so on. And there's 11 people on the field that have a job. You have to trust the other 10 to do their job. So that means they have to be able to trust you to do yours as well. If you get out of your position and start trying to fill in somewhere else, then you're leaving that one open for somebody else to come in and you know, to fill, basically, and then you get people out of position.
Right, and you know, we've had a couple of plays, Scott, where we've took a chance, and that chance blew up in our face because we tried to. This pass play down here earlier, we had him. It was a half arm tackle, maybe at best, and then after that, you know, I've already got out of my position, so now I'm needing help from my other corner. He's not there. Right. So there's sometimes you know, if he would have made the tackle, he'd have been a hero.
Right.
But sometimes you try to make plays, but there's times when you do some mental lapses that hurts the whole team. Although I think we've got a pretty good team that'll try to pick them up to do that. First game, I'm not too concerned right now. I'm really not. From what I'm seeing some good plays. A little timing on the quarterback. First game jitters, call it whatever. But, you know, a couple of 3 plays on our offense down here, and we would have scored.
Right.
You know, so, you know, I know chances, we didn't do it. But I'm just saying there's times when this will start clicking, and when it starts clicking, watch out for these cats.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. And you know, a lot of the things that cause you problems are just simple things that can be fixed. And I think Coach Vessels and his team do a really good job of that. And I think they'll see that in film and they'll show it to the kids. And you know, the main thing is you just got to trust your teammate, and that's really hard to do sometimes, especially when you don't want to, when you see the ball coming to you, or but just on the misdirection plays. That's why they're so effective, is because if you trail it, then you leave your position open, and when they cut back into it, there's room there to gain. So
I mean, prime example when we done that screen pass, boom. I mean, it was just open.
Right.
They made a couple adjustments, and it hasn't worked for us lately. But I don't think we went back to it like we should.
Right.
Grayson County, I'll give them a little credit. The little cross pass down here was a real good call.
Yeah.
And then the one down here earlier on the left-hand side, that was a good pass play. But other than that, we've been there. It's almost like we're a half step late.
Yeah.
And being a half step late in football game will cause you to get behind 28.
Put points on the board. Yeah.
Sure will.
Absolutely. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the halftime show. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Live on the Edmondson Voice is brought to you by Bank of Edmonson County, A-Plus Family Healthcare, NCTC by Warren Rural Electric, Rafferty's and Double Dogs, Grayville Funeral Home, SCRTC, Patton Funeral Home, Ace Hardware in Brownsville, Scott Waste Services, Julie Skaggs Reed and Mike Reed, hometown.
I don't know. Reaching out the other people in, and if the tournament is full out of there. Looks like I pick up a 2, be second.
Around him, the Wildcats finally cut him off. Nice job trying to see who that is. That's number 3, McGuire. But that was a heck of a run.
Took him out about the 18, didn't he?
Yep. He just lowered his head and took the corner, and when he did, he's pretty quick, Granville.
Slew a foot.
I don't know what he's got on his feet.
Well, that's true, too. But, and I believe we've got a timeout on the field.
It is. Timeout on the field. We're going to keep it here. And, Granville, can you give them an update on the clock?
Clock is at 5:33, and it is stopped for the timeout.
And the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 35-0 here in the third quarter.
And we took that timeout. He just now told us about it. So,
yeah, we saw him running off the field well before we figured out who actually did it or what happened. So, but that's okay. They got the first game jitters too. And again, folks, we think we've got some of the stuff that has been plaguing us figured out a little bit, but it does seem to be going and stopping and freezing up some, so we apologize for that. Hopefully you can at least hear the audio. And coming out of the huddle after the timeout, Grayson County goes straight to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 1st and 10, Grayson County. Up under center. There's a handoff to the back. And he's going to go forward for a short gain. And that was number 30, I think, for Grayson County. Yep, number 30. That's Hunter Lee. He's a sophomore. Gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Grayson County breaks the huddle. Receivers out to each side, I formation in the backfield. Man goes in motion. Drops back. He's handing off to going right up the middle again. The Wildcats close in on him. Great job of the Wildcats. And I don't think he got much at all there. They're going to move him forward a couple of yards. 3rd down and 2.
We might be alive again, Scott. I'm not for sure. I don't want to jinx us.
Right. We hope we are.
4:18 left here with a running clock in the third quarter in Litchfield.
I think they had to restart it, didn't they?
The game?
No. The feed. Pitch comes to the right side. He cuts it. And he stops short of the goal line.
Took him out about the four maybe.
Five-yard gain on the play.
Be first and goal from the 4-yard line.
That's the first time I've seen the
clock's
scoreboard since.
Clock's right over there, Scott.
Yeah. And Grayson County hands off, going straight up the middle, and he's in for a touchdown. Let's see who that is coming out with the ball. Still don't see who it is. Must have been a little bit of a skirmish down in there. They're breaking them around a little bit.
Just a little run off the left guard or left tackle, and
number 14.
Little end over end in for the score. Grayson County on for the extra point. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kicks up. They didn't say it was good, but the announcer did. So 2:55 left on the clock with a running clock. It is Grayson County 42, Edmondson County 0. Okay, Scott, they've kind of just 28-0 at half. Now it's 42-0 here.
How much?
42-0 with
no,
2:22 left right now.
Thank you, sir.
And dropping like a rock since a running clock. So Grayson County will kick off to us again. Let's get our motors running and see if we can't get some offense rolling here in the third quarter here in Litchfield, Kentucky. Everybody's coming out on the field. Their kicker, I don't know if we ever got his name yet, but he's got a pretty decent leg on him.
He does. He's got a nice leg on him. He's strong.
Actually, he's got two of them, but that right leg is strong.
There's one he kicks with.
And
he's going to pop it up. We're going to take it at the 15. We got a fall on it, and it was a little bit of a fumble there. Nice job of the Wildcats. Going to take over first and 10 from about the 16-yard line. Wildcats coming back out on the field. It's going to be first and 10. They've got it marked at the 17-yard line. We'll take it. Edmondson County breaks the huddle, comes to the line. I formation behind the quarterback. And pitch goes to the left-hand side. He's got some room, cuts it up. Nice job. Nice little gain over there.
Who ran that, Harris?
I'm trying to see now. He won't turn sideways. I think he stayed on the sideline. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, the Wildcats trail the Cougars by a score of 42-0. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat football on Wildcats Live at EdmonsonVoice.com.
Second half action of Wildcats Live is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and brought to you by SCRTC, Patton Funeral Home, Ace Hardware in Brownsville, Scott Waste Services, Julie Skaggs Reed and Mike Reed, Hometown Realtors, and CMS Roofing and Restoration. Only on the Edmondson Voice.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live. Tonight's fourth quarter action is brought to you by Julie Skaggs Reed, Hometown Realtor, and Scott Waste Services. So we are under a running clock situation, folks. It's 42-0 Grayson County here beginning the fourth quarter. Wildcats coming back out on the field. It's going to be second down and about 6. We'll see what they've got in the store for us here at Granville. There's a play coming. We'll see where they actually spot it. I think they're going to give him a little over. Yep. And that's going to bring up the PA announcer just said 3rd and 2, and it's not even, doesn't look like 2 feet. Maybe 2 fingers.
About a yard and a half.
Yeah. Here we go. Up under center. Single back in the backfield. Offset eye. There's the handoff coming straight ahead. He's got the first down. He's on his horse. Nice lunge. He's going to take it over the 35. And that's number 2 for the Wildcats. That's Whittinghill with a nice run, and that's going to be enough for another Wildcat first down. As sponsored by
Santa's Helping Hands.
They're going to mark him right at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats. Nice run there, Granville.
That was a nice one. That little leap at the end there had me worried, but he got up and scampered right back up there.
I'm never fond of them leaving their feet. They tend to get gobsmacked when that happens, but. And rolling out to the right. Nice little pass over the flats. He's got it over there. It's going to take it forward for a nice gain on the play. That was number 15, Williams, with the catch. They're going to give him 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
$9:50 left here in the fourth quarter.
Edmonson County breaks the huddle, comes out. Formation in the backfield, single receiver out to the left-hand side of the quarterback. There's the handoff, goes straight up the middle, follows his blocker, still on his feet. Nice job. That was number 2 for the Wildcats, Whittinghill again. That's another hard little runner right there. I like that.
They give him enough for the Santa's Helping Hand first down, didn't he?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, they're moving it.
There you go. And that is another Wildcat first down. I don't know that the Chains knew what they wanted to do right there, but
they didn't want to move is what it amounts to.
There's a handoff coming up the right side. It was a nice job by the Grayson County Cougars to get penetration. But, again, Whittinghill with a nice run. See what they give him here. About a half yard. Oh. Here we go. Edmonson County breaks the huddle, brings it to the line. I formation in the backfield. Twin receivers out to the left. Fakes a handoff, rolling right. The receiver was knocked down. He pulls the ball down and runs it out of bounds after a nice gain on the far side. But he did a good job getting out there in open space, Granville.
Yeah, after he got around the end there, he like, what's this?
I'm going to wait a minute because they've moved it twice just since I've been looking at it.
Be 3rd and 1. I'll say it. I ain't scared. 7:37 left here in the 4th quarter in Litchfield.
Wildcats bring the play from the sideline. Simmons in at quarterback. Brings it to the line of scrimmage. I formation in the backfield. Twin receivers to the left side. No receivers to the right. Simmons going to hand the ball off, and it's fumbled. And it looked like Grayson County got back up on top of it, but we'll see once they get the pile, and they did. It was recovered by number 65 for Grayson County. And that is nobody. They don't have a 65 on the roster.
All right.
But that one, he never had control of it from the get-go, Granville. He was trying to bust through the hole and hit him in the chest and came straight out of his hand. So it'll be a turnover by fumble. Grayson County will have the ball 1st and 10. Let's see if they bring a new quarterback in. 14 is coming in for the, or 16, I'm sorry, is bringing the play in from the sideline. It's Cy Hughes.
Thought we was doing hee-haw there.
And he is, number 16 is actually in at quarterback, but timeout Grayson County. And with that, we're going to take a 30-second timeout as well. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at edmonsonvoice.com.
Second half action of Wildcats Live is presented by Alfred's Pharmacy and brought to you by SCRTC, Patton Funeral Home, Ace Hardware in Brownsville, Scott Waste Services, Julie Skaggs Reed and Mike Reed, Hometown Realtors, and CMS Roofing and Restoration. Only on the Edmondson Voice.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on edmonsonvoice.com. Tonight's 4th quarter action is brought to you by Julie Skaggs Reed, Hometown Realtor, and Scott Waste Services. Wildcats come out of the timeout. Grayson County has the ball 1st and 10. Hughes up under center. Handoff comes to the right side. Wildcats close it down, but they miss 2 tackles, and he's down the sideline. And he's running hard and almost tripped up, but he stays fleet of foot and takes it in for a 56-yard touchdown.
Just not much you can say. Just I don't know if we missed an assignment there or what, but I don't believe anybody touched it until we got to the goal line. So 5:53 with a running clock. 47-0, and they're going to try to tack on the extra point here. I don't believe they have enough players. Here comes one scampering in from the sideline. That was actually the long snapper, so here's a snap, ball's down, kick is up, and they say it's good. So with 5:09 left here in the 4th quarter, it's Grayson County 48, Edmonson County 0. Scott will get started. And then we have a little mishap happen, and then the fumble, and then now they scored again. And now we've still got 4 minutes here to get on the board. I'd like to leave Grayson County with a score, if nothing else.
Yeah. Just a reminder, not getting anything ahead of time, Granville, but next week, Friday, August 28th, it'll be our first home opener at Edmonson County High School against Clinton County. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock, and we'll take the air at 6:50.
I can't wait to see that new field.
It's nice.
State of the art.
It's nice, Clark.
It's nice, Clark.
Yeah. If you don't care, buy something nice for yourself. Here we go. Coming out. And the kickoff. Grayson County is going to kick off to Edmonson County starting at the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Wildcats. Back at the 6-yard line. 6-yard line. And now they're moving some personnel around. He told him, no, stay where you at. And there it is, low line drive. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. Brings it to the sideline, gets undercut. Still fighting, though. Nice job. Man, they were all over him, but he was still going to fight. That was number 11 for the Wildcats, Carson Lee Cole. So, nice job by Carson. It's a little warm in here. It's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats from about the 28-yard line.
In the vicinity.
Somewhere's close. $2:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wildcats need to try to get something on the board here, Granville, if they can. It'd be nice to have a little bit of momentum leaving here tonight. Handoff goes to the right side, cuts it back. He's going to be taken down. I think that was Whittinghill again, number 2. I'll tell you what, there ain't nothing wrong with the Grayson County defense, I'll tell you that.
No.
They look solid. And unfortunately, it looks like the tobacco stick will stay in Grayson County. That's always a big part of the rivalry. 1:59 in counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, tonight's fourth quarter actions brought to you by Julie Skaggs Reed, Hometown Realtor, and Scott Waste Services. High formation in the backfield. There's the pitch going up the right side. Nice penetration by Grayson County. Going to take him down for about a 3-yard loss. And that's going to bring up that wasn't first down, was it?
No, that should bring up 3rd down.
That's what I thought. The marker on the far side says it's first down.
They don't know no better. 3rd down 10 with 1:16 left here going to fourth quarter.
There we go. It still says first down. I like their version better. 1 minute left. Edmonson County up under center. And handoff goes straight up the middle. Nice job to bull forward, and they're trying to push him. He got about, 5 on that, Granny?
I believe so.
That marker said 4th. The 4 part of it was just hit. All we could see was the 1. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that's probably going to take us back toward the end of the game, Granny.
It's 15 seconds and counting.
And they're walking off the field.
Don't believe we're going to get another play in.
So, first game of the season at Grayson County is going to, unfortunately, end in a 48-0 loss for Edmonson County here tonight. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be with the post-game show. Sponsored by CMS Roofing and Restoration. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live at EdmondsonVoice.com.
Your home does a lot online. SCRTC's new basic living internet plans start at just $50 a month. Reliable, affordable fiber internet for everyday needs. Streaming your favorite shows, video calls with family, or work, gaming, and staying connected. That's why SCRTC now offers new fiber internet plans built to fit your lifestyle. Find the right fit for your home. Explore our everyday family and power home gig plans at scrtc.com. Internet built for real life.
For over 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated, and they continue a family tradition of hometown banking where the customer is the first priority. Friendly faces and technology. With mobile banking, helping friends has never been easier. Located in Brownsville, Bowling Green, and Smiths Grove. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Live on the Edmondson Voice is brought to you by Bank of Edmonson County. NCTC by Warren Rural Electric. Rafferty's and Double Dogs. RTC. Patton Funeral Home. Ace Hardware in Brownsville. Scott Waste Services. Julie Skaggs Reed and Mike Reed, Hometown Realtors. CMS Roofing and Restoration. And Alford's Pharmacy. In partnership with Edmonson County Schools, Wildcats Live is brought to you in part by Keppel Auction and Realty, H&K Construction and Management, Warnell Family Pharmacy, Edmonson County PVA Kyle White. Also by CNC Firearms and Outdoors, Edmonson County Clerk Kevin Alexander, Webb's Eats and Treats, M&L Electric, and Carriage Hill Insurance. All proud sponsors of Edmonson County sports, exclusively on the Edmonson Voice.
It's now time for the CMS Roofing and Restoration postgame show. And we'll start off with the... You got your stats there, Grandma?
I do.
Postgame stats are brought to you by Webb's Eats and Treats.
Scott, I had us with 70, and these are unofficial stats, so don't everybody run out and put these in the paper. But I've got us with 74 yards rushing, 42 yards in the air. We had 7 and a secret hands first down. We had 1 interception, 1 fumble, 2 turnovers on down, 2 penalties for a 48-0 loss here in Litchfield.
And Grandma, let's talk about what we saw here real quick, just for a little bit. There were some flashes of what we hope to expect this year with the Wildcats. Some nice pass plays. I think one of the things that we did was we got out of position on a few pass plays that cost us. The big plays is one of the things that we talked about trying to minimize, and we had some big plays tonight against us, and they kind of hurt us. But the great thing about what we saw tonight, and we talk about this every once in a while, there's some things that are really difficult to fix. I don't think what we saw tonight, the mistakes that we made tonight, I don't think those are very difficult to fix. Nope. I think it's a matter of focusing on, staying in your assignment and staying in your lane on defense, but also you've got to make the correct blocks on offense. And even if you're a receiver or, the fullback, you've got to open up those lanes for the runners if it's a running play coming through, and you've got to, stick everything that you've got when you're going out for a pass play. So there's things that I know that they worked on. We did see some what I consider the first game jitters, but I think everything that we discussed and we talked about tonight is very easily fixable.
When everything starts clicking, it's going to look good, and that's when everybody be like, hey, that's a good team, that's a good team. Right now, we're not clicking on all cylinders. But there was times tonight I saw some good running. I saw some good tackling. I saw some good parts of the football. We've just got to put it all together. And most of the teams our size school, you're not going to have that on the first game.
Right.
You just won't have it. We don't have the 2,500 kids in school where we can pick from. So I like what I saw tonight. I didn't like the outcome, but there was spots of this game tonight I really liked.
There's one thing that we talk about quite often when we talk about Edmonson County teams, though, Gramble, and it was on display again here tonight, and that's hustle and hard work.
Yep.
We talk about hustle and hard work a lot because you never see our kids get their head down or give up on a game. Now, they were down pretty big, even at halftime, 28-0, but they didn't lay down and not try in the second half as we've seen. Not an Edmonson County team, but we've seen some teams, if they get down, they kind of lay down in the second half and they quit on you. I don't think you're going to have to worry about that with these guys.
Well, what I liked about on our defense, we didn't jump off sides any.
Nope.
There's things you can pick out of this game we did right.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't put everything right into this game. And it's not the coach's fault. It's not the team's fault. It is we're just not clicking yet.
Right.
And once this team starts clicking, I see some big things in this team.
Yeah, I do too. And that's going to take us down to tonight's player of the game, and it's brought to you by Carriage Hill Insurance. Ryan Stice is with Carriage Hill Insurance in Brownsville. And our player of the game?
I'm going to go with Mr. Harris.
Absolutely.
Both sides of the ball, he did well tonight. If I heard somebody say one time, if you're looking for a booger, you can find one. But both sides of the ball tonight, I think he done well. So I'm going to go with Mr. Harris tonight.
Let's not use that analogy anymore.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you're looking for something bad, you could find something.
I understand what you mean.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
That's
bad.
Fine.
So congratulations, Roger Harris. You are the Carriage Hill Insurance Ryan Stice Player of the Game. And we're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we hope to have some coaches' comments with Coach Justin Vessels. You're listening to Edmonson County Wildcat Football on Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com.
Your home does a lot online. SCRTC's new Basic Living Internet plans start at just $50 a month. Reliable, affordable fiber internet for everyday needs. Streaming your favorite shows, video calls with family, or work, gaming, and staying connected. That's why SCRTC now offers new fiber internet plans built to fit your lifestyle. Find the right fit for your home. Explore our everyday family and power home gig plans at scrtc.com. Internet built for real life.
For over 100 years, Bank of Edmonson County has been a place to find friends helping friends. It's still locally owned and operated, and they continue a family tradition of hometown banking where the customer is the first priority. Friendly faces and technology? With mobile banking, helping friends has never been easier. Located in Brownsville, Bowling Green, and Smiths Grove. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Wildcats Live on EdmonsonVoice.com. It's now time for coaches' comments here on the CMS Roofing Postgame Show, sponsored by M&L Electric. Joining us now is Edmonson County Wildcat head football coach Justin Vessels. Coach, welcome to the booth.
Yeah. Coach, we saw some good things tonight. If someone was in the stands, they could probably pick out a few bad things, but I'm not going to go there. But this is the first game of the season. There is some jitters, but I liked some of the things I saw out there. Can you tell us about this young team and what we can expect in the future?
So, we are a young team right now, and I use the comparison of the 2024 team. We came down here, and they got after us pretty good, but it doesn't define the whole season. That team went back. We had great senior leadership. We got back to work. We fixed some mistakes, and we went on to have a good regular season and had the winning record, and it was a good deal. And it could be very similar. I know the score got away from us there at the end, but we had some drives. We moved the ball. We had some good runs, had some good passes. We missed several passes. Defensively, we had some stops, but then we had a lot of missed tackles. We got to get a little better gang tackling, hemming them in, not letting them loose in space. But everything is fixable as long as we go back and we're willing to work on it to try to get better. And the seniors that we've got are going to be very important, and they've already, started talking to other kids. Hey, keep your head up. We're going to get back to work. Next thing we've got to worry about is Clinton County. We're on to the next one, and so I think their leadership's going to be crucial for us for this season of helping hold everything together, keeping the younger players' confidence up, and making sure that they don't get their heads down. But I know next week with the new stadium and it being alumni night, there's going to be a huge crowd there, okay? And the boys are excited about playing in front of a huge crowd. From 1971 all the way up to now, you think about all the alumni, there's going to be a lot of people that come and see that game next week. And so they want to put on a good show for them. We'll have a great week of work and film study, lifting, running, practicing, all the things.
Coach, one big thing that I saw, you came out, first play of the game, pass play.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Then we run a screen play, and I'm like, yes. And we had momentum there for just a few short minutes. But me and Scott was looking at this game, and we was talking about it earlier. When you have 11 players out there on the field, you've got to stay covering your plays. So if you try to jump the gap or you try to make that big play and you mess up, you're putting one of your buddies in a mess. So we saw a little bit of that. You can call that jitters or whatever, but most everything I saw tonight, I know the coach you are, you can fix these things. Right. So I don't want people saying, "Oh, we went up there and got killed at Grayson." This is first game. Hang on and watch Coach Vessels what he does with his team. That's all I want to say.
Well, it's not just me. We've got a good staff too.
Yes.
And the players. The players want to do good. Their attitude and their work ethic is good. Okay, Grayson's not a bad football team. They're 5A. They play good football. We've just got to get better so we can match them. They've got a little more depth than us right now. We've got a lot of guys playing both sides of the ball. It's not an excuse. It's just how it is. And what we've got to do, what you're talking about, like jump out of your gap to do something. We've got to trust our teammates to do their job, and we've got to do our job, not try to do somebody else's.
Now, you didn't have a whole lot of penalties.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't jump off sides. We did have one fumble, one interception, or something happened. I don't know what.
It was a fourth down sack, sort of.
Oh, it's fourth. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's several different things going on here, but I know the coach you are. You're looking at the big picture. But somebody could sit here and pick the little things out of this game, and that's what I don't want people to do. I'm proud of this bunch. Up until that last series, we were still running tough. I mean, the Whitten Hill kid come in. We give Harris the player of the game tonight before you got up here. Simmons looked good. I mean, you've got the players there. We just need a little bit more work. You know what I'm saying?
We just got to get it all clicking at the same time. Kind of like an engine that's run a little bit and misfiring. We got to get the offense and the defense all clicking together. We gave up a long return for a touchdown on kickoff. We got to get our coverage better.
Right.
It just there's lots of stuff we can work on. And here's another thing: you're never as good as you think you are, and you're never as bad as you think you are. So that the score looks bad, but once it gets to the running clock, it kind of gets out of hand. It is what it is.
Right.
But don't judge it by that.
Well, Coach, you tell this bunch we're proud of them.
Always.
We're looking for big things out of them, and we can't wait till you hit that new field. Can you tell us a little bit about the field? Is it state of the art?
There's nothing better around. It's the state of the art to get. It's beautiful. We got to practice on it for the first time this Wednesday, and it's awesome. It feels great to practice on. It's something that the whole county can be proud of.
Well, we can't wait to get there next Friday. Get the boys rest, watch some game film. Let's keep moving. That's all we got to do.
We're going to keep working.
Hey, thank you for joining us tonight, Coach. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week in Brownsville.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that's going to do it from Grayson County High School, where the Wildcats fall to Grayson. Wildcats will take on the Clinton County Bulldogs at Edmonson County High School.